Welcome everyone. I'm Laurentiu and I'm here with Ledia. I think everyone knows Ledia by now. And
Hi.
We're gonna ask her a lot of questions, but before, do you want to say anything?
I'm just so happy to be here and share with you guys. I love Twin Flames, so I'm ready to open up. And if you have any questions, well, I know we have questions, but I just I'm ready to answer. Yeah.
Perfect. So then we're gonna start with the first question from your post, from your Ask Me Anything post. So, first you have someone that is thanking you for loving us through your HTFU.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Preeti said that. Then Anna Bailey can't wait for the live feed. I love seeing your updates. Thank you. Where's the questions? And next, we have a question. How did you find out that you were in harmonious union with Dino? I love your story. Still watching it. Jesse. Merci. Oh, you're on mute.
I was muted. Okay. Okay. It's not something that you plan. Harmonious Union is a feeling. It's something that happens when you feel this peace within yourself. It's what pretty much the work is about. It's just, I've been working really hard watching Twin Flame Ascension school classes and healing inner blocks, booking a lot of sessions with a lot of coaches, and it's just every layer, every mirror exercise just takes you deeper, and suddenly you find yourself feeling better, feeling more at peace, more connected to yourself, to your true self. And it's just a feeling. It just happens. Only God knows. For me personally, I had something happen with my twin flame actually days before, weeks before, and it was like a major trigger. Like, oh my gosh, of course everybody has this story before Harmonious Union, like something happens with your twin flame and you think it's this like crazy thing, and suddenly you find yourself like this major breakthrough because there's a shift, there's just something that happens that just like takes you there. And right after that happened, I worked through it and I felt really, really good. And suddenly he came back after a few days and I felt like, wow, I feel really good. I feel like we're just never going to separate. We're never going to break up. We are so one. And that's my man. And I just let go of everything that was blocking me, all the negative chatter in my head. I just like let go. And then the next day, I just woke up feeling amazing and I'm in Harmonious Union. Just like that. Magic.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, very beautiful. And wanting to say that already people started writing, and everyone is saying that you look lovely, you look stunning. Like Victoria said, like you look stunning. Alexandra said that she likes your T-shirt.
Oh yeah,
already
thanks
even
to
a question.
Oh, to Lucy. Twin Flame merchandise. This is my favorite shirt because I'm always like, always want to me represents just like what we strive for, to end separation, right? So we're all always one. So this is like my favorite T-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then I will go with a question on the live because I see that there are only like 4 comments at the time there, So therefore, I feel like it would be good to do that, like one there, one here, if they're coming like that.
Okay.
So the next question, what's like from Stephanie Cole? What's the deepest onion you have to peel and hear through for your harmonious union?
it's been a lot. It's been a long journey. So I'm just like, where do I start? Um, the biggest thing for me is letting go of like fears that I am not powerful. Um, it started with my family and just letting go of like, what I'm trying to find like the right answer because there's just been so many that I'm just forever healing that I'm trying to think what was the biggest. Um, just not valuing myself, like self-worth for me, I would say. I would always wait for others to validate me. And once I let go of that and I, worked on myself, I believe that that's when things started happening. When, yeah, I would say that one. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah. I
Yeah.
have
Taking my
nothing
power
else to
back.
say.
Okay.
Perfect. That's really good and beautiful share. Like, I know it's just complete everything that you share. So thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, like uh, I don't know, like I have no words. I have no words to say back. You just say everything and it's complete, and I'm just happy. So, and Stephanie also like,
Well, good. This is gonna go very fast then.
mhm. And like, oh, I heard like I'm look stunning too. Thank you, Angie. And Brianna said like you're so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm glowing from within.
Oh,
It's like I can
perfect.
feel it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of self-love.
Mm.
But thank
Yeah.
you.
It can be seen all that self-love.
Yeah.
So next question. Let's see what else is here. So
Okay.
from Sramia, see, hey, thank you for sharing this beautiful update. Okay, lovely that you shared them. I would like to know how you felt before and during attaining harmonious Twin Flame Union, apart from the feeling, apart from feeling deeply peaceful. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just tuning into that moment. um, I could actually feel the shift from just like union and a typical day with Dino to like just like us feeling really like harmonized together. um I could tell that we were complimenting each other and there was this like I didn't have to see him, he wasn't present, but we were on the phone and we were texting and I felt like the compliments were extra special, our connection, our communication was like more clear, and suddenly I found myself like so in love with him. It was just like feeling of like, whoa, I really love him. And we ended our like conversation that night just like so peaceful. We were like communicating back and forth and I felt like without even realizing that I felt harmonious union. I'm like, something is happening to me and I don't know what it is. But I will find out tomorrow. It was this particular night. It was like Tuesday, like 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, okay, I actually feel really good. Something has happened. I even had a session with Natalie and she's like, I see rainbows and what is happening? And it's literally like that magical. It's, you know, obviously there's still like upsets, but I could just tell that I was in a really good place in my consciousness, in my heart. And then the next day, Lorenzo's like calling me and checking in on me. And he's like, how are you and Dino doing? And I'm like, how do you know? Like, what do you know? I'm just like, he usually doesn't call me. I mean, we connect all the time, but it was like extra special. And he's like, how are you and Dino doing? And I'm like, I don't know. We're doing like really good. I'm like, I feel this like major shift. Like, I don't know what's going on. And, you know, he did what he had to do, ask his questions, and him like just telling me that I was in Harmonious Union. I literally like cried because it's like he didn't have to tell me. I felt it. But just like hearing it, especially from my soul brother, was so like special to me. Like
Mm-hmm.
my heart was like fluttering, and there was this like feeling of like this achievement that I just have desired for so long. And you just don't plan it. You don't know when God gives it to you. You just like have to have faith, and suddenly you're just like you just get there, you know? And I was just
Mm-hmm.
vibrating into this beautiful feeling for like, you know, hours into it. That night I couldn't sleep. I was up like all night. It was so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
feeling. Yeah.
And it was interesting, like when I spoke you to them with you then. So and it was funny your reaction, like actually, like for everyone watching, it was actually like, how do you know? What do you know?
Yeah, what do you it's like, why are you calling me tonight? Like, out of all the nights, like tonight, okay, I'm gonna see you in our Wednesday discussion group. Like, why are you calling me now? And you're like, how are you and Dino doing? And I'm like, what do you know? It was the timing was so perfect. Like God is so perfect right there. Like the way it was just like happened for me. It was so beautiful. Like I will never forget that day.
Oh, that's so cute. Mm.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. And like
Hello.
I see like people saying like it's so sweet and sweet. Like they love what you're saying. You're getting a lot of questions as well. Like I'm like, okay, how do we do this? And I'm like, um, just I think a question from the Amma from the Ask Me Anything and a question from this. We're gonna go like this.
Okay.
So the next question was from Natalie. I'm gonna forget who's writing those questions because I'm copying the questions so I remember them because the library is gonna only keep four of them. So I think we're going to go through one question from here, and then we're going to go through all of the Ask Me Anything just to go
Okay.
that list, and afterwards we come
Okay.
back to this one. But this one is like from Natalie. What's the difference between how you handle upsets now versus before HTFU?
Oh, that's a good question. So Harmonious Union for me gave me this foundation, this like security that I always desired to feel totally grounded and together. That when upsets arise, I don't give them any power. I do like my mirror exercise, or like I reach out to someone, or naturally, you know, I just don't give it any power. I'm like, oh, it's not real, it's not true, and I just like choose love there. That is like, you know, pretty much what I've been doing to get to Harmonious Union. And now it's just so easy because once you master it, it just becomes like so easy from there. It doesn't, you know, I just yeah,
Hmm.
I just let it go, you know, and find
Hmm.
peace. I find peace. And then I just work through it. I face it. I no longer suppress my feelings like I used to. I have had some dark moments where my upsets were like really bad. Like I never thought that I was like actually like it will ever go away. And then once you just let go and you just ride it out, then suddenly you find yourself that it's resolved and you're feeling better. And it's like so silly that you just got so upset over it for no reason, you know? Well, there's a reason, but pretty much it kind of looks really silly afterwards. And once you like let it go and like it resolves itself. So yeah, it's just not giving my upsets the same amount of power that I used to before. That has been like a
Hmm.
major thing because Harmonious Union just makes you feel so good inside that you just don't want to like bash that feeling with like feeling bad. So but at the same time, I don't want to like numb out and like not feel those feelings. So it just helps me choose love a lot faster,
Mm.
like right then and there. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And Stephanie Core says like, I meant that. She's like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very beautiful, and it's very healing even for me to hear that. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, good. Then we shall continue.
Yeah.
How do you feel so far, though?
I feel really good. I thought I was going to be nervous, but I'm actually not. I'm so like peaceful.
Good.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, thanks. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good. Very good
Okay.
speaking with my soul sister. And
Yeah, we make a good team. Well, I had to do this for everyone because like I always have a good connection with you. So I'm like, we need to go live and share this. Soul family is like the best. Like I could honestly say, like if it wasn't for you guys, I would not be getting into
oh,
Harmonious Union this fast.
mm,
Um, so it's a blessing.
mm.
Yeah, soul family is the
And you're a
best.
blessing to us as well, Lydia. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm. And everyone now in the chat, they're like, they love that. Rock stars, I love that. I love you, Lydia. Like Crystal said, like Crystal Rose, and I love you, Lydia. Abir says, oh, cool
Hi,
chair.
Crystal.
Oh, people see my chair and poster as well. Abir said, like, cool chair. Lizzie said, love your t-shirt, your shirt.
Thank you, Lisi.
Good. So let's see, what other questions do you have here in store? So
Okay.
Stephanie Kim just said like she's looking forward to the live feed. Sylvia asks, what happened since you graduated from TFAS till your HTFU?
That's a really good question. Um, since I graduated, I knew that, not attending live classes anymore was not the end. So I made it my business to continue and not stop. You know, I so once I made that choice to just continue my inner work and heal, God was just giving me more good stuff. Like Soul Family, like Toronto meetup, and I must say that I think I was like probably the only one in the school that did not have all class pass. And thanks to Lorraine, Laurentu, I finally decided that just being a live student is not enough. I had support. I had my twin flame to trigger me. I had a lot going on, but I knew I needed something else. I knew that I needed something to take me to the next level. So the second I signed up to all class fast, Twin Flame Ascension School, watching 1 p.m. Sunday 7 p.m. binge watching. I'm telling you, like a few classes a day, upheaval, like healing, like so much through like Sama's story and Ing and all the other people in my school. I was just like, wow, this is like amazing. So that for me did it. I would not get here without that. There was just so many things that, instead of sitting on my free time and just being upset, I would watch a class and heal. And in those moments, I would hear from Dino after like weeks of no contact. I was feeling peaceful. It was just giving me the next piece to heal that I just like, I literally got addicted to watching classes because I just felt so good. So that and like all the coaching sessions, Lorenzo's an amazing coach and
Thank
he
you.
just goes really, really deep in the areas that I never thought that I needed like love there. So, you know, the sessions with Lisi, Natalie, Keely, and Colby, like just every person that reaches out to you helps you get to Harmonious Union, because it's just we're all healing as one. So for me is whoever, I knew that I had to connect with people and make friends and get close to everyone, let go of ego, let go of my pride, let go of control, and just love. So that for me, you know, did it all class pass, T pass. Yeah.
Thank you for that. And, you just leave me speechless. I'm like, every time you speak now, I'm just not even knowing what to say because it's so complete. So just so you know, like from the comments, Deb says, still do thing with the classes. Lizzie, like, I love you both too.
Oh,
We love
thank
you too.
you.
Brianna says, this is perfect for me. Thank you so much. Michaela says, that's so beautiful. Thank you. So, thank you, Ledia.
Yay. You're welcome.
Good. Let's see what's the next question.
Okay.
So, what was your core lesson healing that you experienced just before attaining your HTFU, your Harmonious Twin Flame Union?
Okay. Unconditional love. Yes.
Yes.
You cannot be in Harmonious Union if you don't love unconditionally. Like I literally, as I've healed all of my blocks to Dino. I went from looking at him outside of myself and like blaming him for everything to now partnering with him and seeing his divinity and like loving him unconditionally the way that he loved me. Like all along, he was loving me. Like I would never be in this place if it wasn't for him loving me, ignoring me, like teaching me. It's just, you know, so loving your twin flame unconditionally has been like, you know, like that day that he came over, that he like triggered me so much. And I was literally like shaking. He has never seen me so vulnerable and upset when he came over. And even though I was like feeling really bad based on the trigger, I chose to love him for it, for the gift that he gave me. And I hugged and, you know, and he gave me the space to like heal myself and work through whatever it is that he gave me. And, you know, I just no longer blame him. I just love him unconditionally. He's perfect. And, you know, so I must say, yeah, that did it for me. I just chose to love unconditionally no matter what.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every piece that you're giving is so complete and so peaceful. So, yeah, feeling like every time you say something, we have to ground a little bit. Yeah.
This is a lot of years of, you know, absorbing this work and feeling it and just letting it, you know, sink in and letting God do his job. Surrender, you know. Without unconditional love and surrender, you're just going to keep controlling and keep running in circles and keep feeding your upsets and not get anywhere. So unconditional love and surrender. Pretty much all the work, everything that, you know, Jeff and Shalia teach. I listened to Jeff. That's how I got into Harmonious Union. They know their stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, good. And we have another comment, more comments actually. Like Carrie Ford says, like, powerful. Revati says, so beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Natalie says, Ledia, love you. Like all.
Aw, love you guys. Thank
Neville
you.
says, that's truly beautiful. And Brian sends you hearts and love.
Aw, thank you guys.
Yeah. So, are you ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the next question? The next question is from Alexandra. Actually, asked you something then. What's your favorite hobby and leisure activity?
Um, well, I actually, for fun, I do work out. I do like spin classes and HIIT classes. You know, staying healthy is very important to me, presenting myself a certain way and feeling good inside and also on the outside. So I work out every day. I wake up in the morning. I am a gym rat. So that for me, actually for me is self-care and fun. I actually enjoy it. Like every time I have like an hour to myself, you'll find me at the gym listening to T-Fast, running on the treadmill, and it's healing my upsets and working out on my body. I look good. I feel good. So that's, you'll find me at the gym and also like to shop online and just like anything that feels good. I daily it's just monitor my feelings. I love what I do, like hair and makeup, so that for me does not feel like work. So I find love and in everything that I do because it's, I have the power to make myself happy. So whatever it is that I do, I love. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah,
it.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
No
Yeah.
problem.
And there is someone like Marian that says like, I've learned a lot from here. Thanks a lot. Carrie says, yes, I believe it says, and it's like the muscles, so probably about the gym thing. Stephanie says like, yeah, self-care is so important for healing and raising your vibration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and your soul sister Christina says
Oh,
like,
hi.
uh, hello, Christina. Yeah. So she says
Yeah,
like,
she's
yes,
so
I.
cool.
Yeah, we love her a lot. So yeah. So
What is she
it's
saying?
yes, exactly what you said, Lau, about every time Lydia speaks, meaning that you say you're so complete when you just speak is so powerful. And it says so like the other stuff with being powerful is just me interpreting because I know. But the other thing is that she said I can't stop smiling and feel so wonderfully giddy or giddy. That word is. But yeah, just, she's feeling so good and need to keep grounding. This is incredible. That's what she's saying. Mm. Yeah, thank you for that. Good. Oof, that's a lot. That's amazing so far what you share with us. Mm. Yeah, good. Let's go for the next question. So, from Rachel, uh, what what has Dino commented? Wait, let me see a little. Um, awesome. So, what has Dino commented on as someone who extremely wasn't maybe understanding or knowledgeable about the coming into harmonious union process, but was feeling in his heart? So, how Dino felt?
Okay, so I'm one that does not push twin flames on him because he knows it, right? I talk about it and like anything that I say, he like loves because he connects to it. But I couldn't suddenly just message him and be like, "Hey, come over here. We're in Harmonious Union," you know. I was checking into his feelings, and I did message him Wednesday night, and we had like a really beautiful conversation. And I said, "How are you feeling tonight?" You know, I'm like, "Do you feel anything special?" And he's like, "I'm shot. I don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Well, I know you work really hard, and I know you're very tired, and I know you have a lot going on, but I'm like, just go into your heart for me and just like tell me, like, how is it that how do you feel in your heart?" I'm like, "Do you feel peaceful?" He was like, "I do. I do." So then the next, I just like said, "I want you to know that we like achieved a very high level of oneness together, based on what I've talked to you before, you know? So I'm like, it's so beautiful." And he's like, "It is." So I don't know if he was just agreeing with me or like, you know, because he's just like an awesome twin flame. Like I just love him so much. But yeah, just pretty much it was like nice. He wasn't like bashing the feeling, but at the same time, he wasn't like saying anything extra special. He was just like flowing with me. Whatever it is that I said, he was like supporting me, and he said he felt it and he felt good. And the next day, he followed up with like more text messages. So the message was received, and pretty much it's an inner feeling. So, you know, nothing crazy happened necessarily, but he did express that he felt like peace in his heart. Yeah.
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 Perfect. Thank you
Yeah.
for that.
Problem.
Yeah. Good. Well, you have so many questions, Rita. Like everyone wants to know everything about you. Like in the Ask Me Anything post, there are still like three, mm, four, four questions. Oh, there's not as many, but still, like with every question, there is so much more to speak. So everything is so good so far. So thank
I'm
you.
like ready for this because I just like I just want everyone in Harmonious Union. I truly do. It's like a feeling that, you know, you just like, it's a love within that, like you just want like more people to just, I want more people to feel what I feel, what you feel, because it's just like it's amazing, you know, being upset and sad. It's just not a way to live, and they're just like illusions that are like taking over our lives. And um we have our tools now, we have support. And ever since I was little, I was always told like I smile like on the outside, but not on the inside. And now I can finally say I found the secret to just like smiling on the inside, you know, and like not worried about what's to come. I used to be terrified of the future, like, oh my God, I'm not married. Oh my God, like I love this guy, but I don't. What if he doesn't choose me? Da, 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 da. Like I was always living in like worry, and I don't do that anymore. It's just when you heal within, every layer and every peaceful feeling that you feel just takes you to a really good place where when you reach Harmonious Union, you just like know that you have nothing to worry about. I honestly, even like 2 weeks into it now, like even with Dino, I hear from him, I don't hear from him. Um, I just like I've let go of control. That I was a control freak before. Got that from my mother. And you know, I just like I have nothing to worry. My life is good, and you know, I have so much love around me that I will get there. You know, so that has been like, finally, like that's where that peace, that's why I'm like celebrating it, because it's just something that I wanted for so long. I just, it's been a journey of like searching. So to finally get this to this like inner peace, it's like I can't fake it. I'm not acting, I'm not pushing it, I didn't force it. I just like got there, like one day at a time. Yeah.
As I said, I
I
live
love
the
it when you
moment.
do that. Yeah, I love it when you do that every time, even during our session. Like you just like, I'm like, okay, more peace. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. More peace, even more peace, and even more
Yeah.
peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone on the chat is like, that's so beautiful, Lydia. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh. By the way, on the live, just know that some of the questions, I just copy them, I save them for later, just because we still have questions on the from the
In the
Ask Me
comments.
Anything. Yeah,
Okay.
we still have questions on the like Ask Me Anything comments. As we finish with those, we're gonna get back to your questions.
Okay.
This I was speaking with the people live, people back home.
Yeah, I can't see anyone or anything, but thank you for joining. You know, love you guys.
Perfect. Good. Next question. So Rachel, I don't know if I'm misspelling your name, sorry. Carol. She's saying she's a big fan of yours. You already replied to it. Does she has a question? She has a question. Could you please explain a little on how you went about loving? Oh, just let me read a little more. So I remember Jeff saying to you, never never underestimate the amount of love Dino may have needed, and to keep loving him the way you needed to be loved, and he'd melt. Could you explain more on that about how about loving him like this?
Yeah. One thing I've learned is that your twin flame does not mean what he says. You know, you have to go within and you have to like read through, like, because we're the only ones that have power to see like right through their soul, because they feel what we feel. So there are times where I gave like power to what he would say to me, and I would like take it all personal. And then there were times where I could see through something painful that he's going through, and he needed a lot of love, compassion, and understanding. So we, each of us have our own way to like understand our twin flame. Like no one can tell you how you communicate with your twin, because it's an inner thing, right? So for me, it's just this unconditional love that I have for him, that I just can't stop loving him, you know, no matter what, even when sometimes it looks like he's like hurting me. It's just, it's just a natural thing. I let go of control, and I'm trusting God.
Mm-hmm.
And when you trust God and God comes through your twin flame, you have to choose love right there, because you know God created us. So God's way it is, you know? I let go and I tell myself, okay, so, you know, I have to have faith here, and I have to love him. I have to love him compassionately through this, because that's what's going to help us. I have the tools now. I have the awareness. I know we're one. I can't control, and all I can do is just love. And when you trust God and you take the focus away from the twin flame, you just naturally love, because you're loving God. you're not doing it to get something. You're just doing it because you just like love God. So it's a real thing. I actually experienced this. I just turned into God, and then I built a relationship with God within, and I just let go of like how my twin flame is supposed to love me, and I just love him anyways.
Mm.
Yeah, even the other day, like he said something like really silly, and I'm like, you're saying that, but you don't mean it, right? So I was like loving him right there and just like speaking my truth. And right away it just resolved something. And then we were just talking about something else. Like I did not give power to whatever he said because it really made no sense. And I'm like, okay, this is like not true. So I'm not gonna like get upset here and I'm not gonna feed that upset. So I know the truth here. So that's our power. Like we know the truth. So the second you speak the truth to them or love them from a place of like authenticity and realness, you're never going to get rejected by your twin flame, and you're, they receive your love and you always win.
Mm. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
so beautiful. Thank you. Like, oof.
Yeah, this is all the inner work. I've practiced all of this. This is all like loving myself and through all of my like upsets. I'm the only
Mm.
one responsible for what bothers me. You know, nobody can tell me inside like how I'm really feeling. So I just chose to just take responsibility and to feel good. And I built my relationship with God. And you know, your twin flame really does reflect that. Like I'm experiencing it now. I'm in harmonious union. I've healed a lot of my upsets with God. I'm feeling good. It's very attractive to your twin flame. And he is like contacting me more. So this is what it is. Like it really works like that. Like, you know,
Mm.
definitely know what
Perfect.
they're talking about. I mean, I can't stress it. And like,
Yes.
that's why I'm like, I have to scream this on the mountaintop. Like, just like listen to them.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
No.
Mm. Yeah. Good. Thank you for that. It's always so beautiful,
Um,
and let's see what other
next
questions.
session.
Yes, you
Okay.
can drink some water before. Don't keep yourself.
I came prepared.
Oh no, I haven't got my bottle, but it's okay. So, next question. Oh, someone has a lot of questions here in the comment, but I will just ask you one from this because it's too much. Um, which one? Oh my God! Like someone ask you for a question in one. That's um.
Well, choose one then. Choose one of the
hmm.
questions.
I feel this one. So, how many major shifts happened to you since you are on the journey till achieving harmonious union?
Oh man. I mean, so many, you know? Every time you heal an upset and truly heal it and release it and feel good, um, and you really truly pay attention, something really good happens. And like I've just had many. Honestly, I don't ask, I don't look for it. It just feels good. But the biggest shift that I can just truly remember and like feel into it and just like express would be like my shift from union, which was like booking sessions, healing, monitoring my feelings, to harmonious union, which was like total surrender of everything, and just like clearing my consciousness of all fear and ego and bullshit, and just like choosing love. So that would be like one of my biggest shifts. So it'd be from union to harmonious union and just releasing everything. Yeah. But other than that, has been so many. I mean, since our meetup in New York, and I did not hear from Dino for 4 months. I don't know where he went. I was like, oh, okay, like this is time for me to like do inner work and heal. He's telling me something. He's not talking to me. He's showing me that whatever it is that I want from him, I can heal it myself. Pretty much I'm communicating with him. So this is what he's telling me literally. Cause I'm like, okay, this is not like him to like not respond to me. I didn't hear from him for 4 months. So I showed up in New York and we had our meetup and I had beautiful, holiday season and I got to meet everyone. And it was like so healing for me to like be present in like a community like this and like talk to everyone. I mean, that weekend was like insane. Like there was so much healing and like knowing about soul family and everything that I must say that was like on January 1st. January 9th, I get a call from Dino from Greece. Not only was it not in the same country as I was, he was in Greece. He took a nice little vacation for himself in like beautiful like Greece while I was doing inner work in New York in the freezing cold. Okay. And literally, like he contacted me from Greece. My heart chakra like opened and it was like a major shift. I'm like, oh, he didn't go anywhere. He was like right here all along. He is just like not feeding into my upsets or my control. And the second I like released that and did like my inner work, he showed up. He literally contacted me from Greece. He couldn't even like wait to come back. That's how magnetizing it is when you like do inner work. No matter where your twin flame is in the world, like they can feel it. So that for me was like a wow moment. Like my mind was blown and I'm like, he's contacting me from vacation. Like, he had contrast. I was like not near him and he felt like my absence. And I can honestly say I magnetized him into like my reality and he couldn't resist himself that he contacted me from like another country. So that was like very like, I'm like, oh my God, this shit works. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And like let's see for the last questions because I think we're gonna stay like 12 minutes more maximum, and we're gonna answer the rest of the questions. But those that are not gonna be answered, this is it, and it's okay. So we just love ourselves there, and we understand that that's all the time, and it's perfect the way it is. So
Yeah.
the last question on the Ask Me Anything post that you had, it was from Anika. What was the final point before Harmonious Twin Flame Union?
I honestly, truly, and I'm answering this like the most honest way possible. I let go of control. That for me did it. That little piece of like control that I was like holding on to and trying to like control to get him to come to me or trying to like do something, I just like released that. And I'm like, I let go of control. I choose to let go of control. I choose to let go of control of how my twin flame loves me. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I did that.
Thank you for that. Good. Then we have some questions that are from comments. I forgot to copy the name of those that have send them
Yeah, no
one
names. Let's
notification.
just like keep going.
Oh. um, let's see, like maybe I should answer those things. Like I'd love to know a bit more about your Harmonious Twin Flame Union. Which uh, are you and Dino core values, or how you enjoy expressing yourself and then engage with life?
Okay, so I'll just like answer that the shortest way possible would be since Harmonious Union, well, I, honestly, physically, nothing has really changed. We don't live together, so it's not like suddenly there's like, all my problems got resolved overnight. But I can tell that there is this peaceful way of like us communicating. And I've noticed since Harmonious Union, and Lorenzo, you noticed this too, that I'm like claiming him more. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just like, I don't know what's come through me. I'm just like not, I've let go of fear. So I, I talk to him. I communicate with him from a place of love. I'm not afraid of him the way I used to before. I just speak my mind. I being authentic. This is where I was lacking before. I felt like I had to like Photoshop myself to appear a certain way in front of him that he would like me more. So I'm noticing since I've been like more authentic, more like easygoing, and we're like harmonizing on the inside. So not on the outside, I don't want to suddenly look weird and be like, oh, like we're supposed to act a certain way because we're in harmonious union. I just embody it. I just be it. Like I know that, I have the security that I desire now that we're not going anywhere. So I'm free. Like I'm free to just be myself. So that has been like a major thing since Harmonious Union. Like I've gotten my freedom. Like I feel like, I can just discuss things without making myself seem like I'm just like so perfect. Because he was reflecting that to me by only choosing to see me when he had like extra money in his pocket, or when he like got a fresh haircut, or when he was invited somewhere like really cool. So this way he felt like that was like a perfect situation to appear like perfect in front of me. So now that I'm just like letting go of that and just like being more authentic with him, I see that he's doing the same. So, we're definitely much on our way of like, you know, um, partnering
Mhm.
even deeper here. So,
Yeah.
you know, um, we can just do all the things that we want to do. There's a lot of healing between Dino and I around love. Like we just didn't know that love could actually feel this good,
Mhm.
and we've healed a lot of that through like my inner work, where now we can actually be like more present around each other, and just like it's easier, it's just easier to just communicate and be real, and then he right back does the same thing. So it makes me
Mhm.
want to be even more authentic and even more real, to the point where I'm scared what I'm gonna do next. I'm just being like too real with him, that he's just like loving it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
more free.
Good. Yeah. By the way, about the what you spoke before this, everyone started to I choose to let go of control. Like Brianna, Diana, they were like, I choose to let go of the control. I feel so free without the control.
Yes. Yeah, I have it's very important. I've literally like seen this with my own eyes as to your twin flame appears a different way, but you choose together. So I think before I was giving power to like how it appeared on his end, like because he's like older than me and he's masculine and he is, living his life like a certain way. And but meanwhile, I've literally come to realize that we've made these choices together. Just mine appeared like not as intense, a little bit more feminine, like my version of it that I can handle, but we literally have been going through the same things. So I feel the shift of my transformation within him, where we can now like harmonize together and like work even closer to where we can heal even like deeper. So what what makes you upset about your twin flame, I realize, is that you're giving power to how the choice that you've made together, how it has manifested on their end. And it might look really crazy, but you're going through the same thing, and that's inner work, is discovering like your version of it so you can like heal it, so then you can just like be together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
So
letting go
beautiful.
of how your core choice appears on their end. Even the
Mm.
most extreme. I've had some extreme contrast of our very similar choice, that now that I've like, I know I've healed so much, our separation, that I'm just like, oh my God, I did the same thing.
Yes, I
And
know that.
right? It's so true. I know everyone in Harmonious Union like knows this. I mean, even if you're not in Harmonious Union, you know this. You're just like just healing a little bit more to just like see the bigger picture of how you like really are one. You just can't run away from yourself. It's that easy.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Maybe one more question from
Okay.
what we have here, because there are there were still more questions, but afterwards it would be nice if you, Lydia, could go on the live and answer to the questions that we
Okay.
actually not answer. But I will tell you where we got with who was the last person, because after this I actually like copied the name. But okay, getting back to the question, what advice do you
Okay.
have for people who are working towards their harmonious union?
Don't give up.
Perfect.
Don't give up, because it does get easier. You know, I've even said this before. It's like you have like those big blocks that are like these major like mountains, and like, in front of you, that you're like, oh my God, like I just don't see it. I don't see it. And then once you like one day at a time, however you choose to, like booking a coach, watching TFAS, triggers from like community, work, friends, family. I literally had to work through all of them to like get here. And God presents them to you in the perfect time. So don't worry about like the next upset. Just deal with what's in front of you, like right now. And then suddenly those mountains turn into like little like bushes. and then and then literally, as you like master your inner work, you like, I started realizing before Harmonious Union, my upsets, my blocks were just popping up like right in front of me. And I'm like, ooh, good awareness. Like, I see that, like I choose love there. Oh, I choose love there. It just don't give up, because it gets easier. And then you just naturally like know what to do, or God sends you your most compatible coach. Like for me, it was just like, you, Lorenzo, like
Mhm.
the second I manifested you in my life through your support and your divine like coaching, and you took me into all these places that I was like suppressing and I was like numbing out to, like it just got so much easier for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
don't give up.
Perfect. Thank you for that,
Kevin.
Lydia. And with
Yeah.
this, I think we're gonna close the live. Um, yeah, like I'm just gonna read a little bit. Like Michaela says, "Thank you. I will never give up." Liana says, "Oh." Natalie is like little bushes. Haha. She's laugh.
I
So with
tried.
that, so with that, I I feel complete. Do you feel complete, Lydia?
Yes.
Good. Then,
I'm just, I just wanted to say that I love everyone.
mm,
And I literally want everyone in Harmonious Union. There's no going back to like anything else. This is the goal, and it literally is real, and it does happen.
good. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. And with that, we're gonna close the live. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you next time. I mean, next time, whenever we're gonna see. So, bye bye. Thank you, Ledia.
Thank you.